Hey guys, coming in here today to show you how I make sloppy joes. Of course, we're also going to have some macaroni and cheese with it. Remember the macaroni and cheese I bought down there that was $1? You use that. Now, what you do is you take hamburger meat, however much you want. Depends on the size of your family, right? Because whether or not you use a pound or 2 pounds or 50 pounds or whatever the case may be. It's not working good. Okay. Alright. And I brown it with a package of Lipton onion soup mix. And also, I bring in some Montreal steak. Where is my other onion? Tell me what I did with it. The one I dehydrated? Gotta find it. I wanted to use it, but I'll use this instead. And you can use fresh onion if you'd like. I use dehydrated onion more than fresh onion because, well, just because. So, extra onion. And some mushrooms. Now these are the dehydrated ones that I had. You don't have to use dehydrated. You can use fresh. The mushrooms are there just for a little bit of flavoring. You don't have to use mushrooms. Okay? This is just how I do it. Basically, you just want seasonings and meat. Whatever seasonings you choose. If you want it more of a chili flavor, you can put chili stuff in there. You can make it spicy. You can put jalapenos in it. Whatever you want. I just know that the stuff you buy in the store doesn't have the right flavoring for me. The manwich. So, but I like sloppy joe. I just don't like manwich. So, you know, other people call this loose meat sandwiches, whatever you want to call it. Me, I call it sloppy joe. You just chop it up as it's browning. Mix it. You don't want the pieces too big. Okay? Because what happens if it's too big is that they have a tendency to roll off of your sandwich too easy. This is a pretty fast, easy meal too. Now, if you wanted, you could stop just at the seasonings, like the onion soup mix. You don't have to add anything else. You know, if you want something your kids can fix, if you trust them with the stove, that is, then this would be something you could get set up for them, so that if they're a latchkey kid, you know, where you're at work and they have to fix something to eat when they get home, if they're old enough to run the stove, they could make this real easy. Okay? All they have to do is remember to turn that stove off when they're done, so they don't burn the house down. Or you could make this up in advance and they could heat it up in the microwave. Good little afternoon for the kids to have something to snack on. need a big bowl. I'm going to do it with the big bowl. Alright. Just cook it up. Right now I've got my water boiling for the macaroni and cheese. And yeah, I use the box stuff. I have some Velveeta, but I usually end up saving it for my potato soup. You guys let me know if you want to see how I make potato soup. I just made some the other night, but I make it pretty regular. I also make cabbage soup every so often. So yeah, it's just kind of breaking up into smaller chunks. You don't have to make it super fine. I just break up the biggest ones. I just want to be able to layer it onto my sandwich evenly. You guys should smell this. It smells so good. You could eat the sandwich just like this, without, well, once it's done. But it tastes good just like this. You can put this over a layer of noodles, smother it in some brown gravy, and there you go. See that a little better? Remember, guys, to time your noodles when you start cooking noodles. 10 minutes, and they're done. If you cook them too long, they start falling apart. Or they get so mushy that they have no texture. I'm a texture kind of person. I like the texture. Come on, stove. Doesn't seem like it's cooking very fast. This burner may be going out on me. It doesn't always work right. This is always better the next day after everything's had a chance to incorporate into all the flavors that have a chance to incorporate together. So this is something, if you make it as leftovers, it tastes good the next day. Real good. I personally like it with cheddar cheese. Ah, we got a rolling boil. Nice. Okay. Oh, just so you guys know, you've heard everybody say you put a wooden spoon in there, it won't boil over. Baloney. I've had it boil over with the wooden spoons, but I've never had it boil over with a plastic spoon. Just so you know. Plastic spoons work better than the wooden spoons, in my opinion. Stuff's almost cooked. Now, you know, everybody cooks theirs differently. I like my hamburger meat well cooked, because I kind of like that charred, not really burnt, but you know, the little dark edges on the steak that are always so tasty. Yeah. Kitchen timer, 10 minutes start. Yeah, full rolling boil, 10 minutes. All right. And the reason I set the timer is so I don't forget and end up with a bunch of mush. That would suck. Now in the bowl over here, I'm going to put some butter. And I don't have any regular milk, so I'm going to open up a can of evaporated milk. But add some butter with your noodles when you get ready to put them in the pot or in the bowl, so that when you mix the milk and the cheese powder, that it distributes well. Stir your noodles every once in a while; they'll burn on the bottom too. And I got some evaporated milk. It will work. I made a potato soup the other night, and I ran out of milk, so I used powdered milk. It turned out delicious. You could use all long-term food storage stuff to make the potato soup, and it would turn out awesome. Crushed potatoes are always preferable, but those potato dices that I had dehydrated, those were just fine. Now, I'm going to add some tomato sauce. Don't add the whole can right away. Only add as much tomato sauce as you think you need. I don't like it super tomatoey, which is part of the reason why I don't like manwich. There's so much tomato sauce in there, it overpowers the dish. I like enough tomato sauce in there to enhance the flavor, not overpower it. And as you can see, I don't have lots and lots of tomato sauce in there. You know, if anybody wants more, they can add more. I used about 3/4 of this little can, and 1 pound of ground beef, 1 package of Lipton onion soup mix, some mushrooms, extra dehydrated onion, and some Montreal steak seasoning. And hey, you see how it's not boiling over? This is pasta. Pasta has a tendency to want to boil over, but you put the plastic spoon in there, just leave it down in there. Okay? Works just fine. Things don't boil over. And I'm going to set this down on low. We'll just let it sit there and simmer. Real low. Well, the noodles are done. This is an easy meal, you know. Doesn't take a lot of preparation. Just basically dump it all in the pan, cook it, and go. I'll drain, but I won't rinse the noodles. You guys can't even see the noodles. There you go. Got both dishes in there. I just stir it every once in a while. Keep it from sticking. Got 4 minutes and 50 seconds left to boil these. It's always good to let it sit here and kind of simmer just a little bit. You don't have to. You could dish it up right now, especially if you didn't have anything else to go with it. You're just going to eat these. But it makes the flavors blend. Gizzy, you can't. She wants a zombie. I know that's what you want, isn't it? Okay, you guys want to see Gizzy being a zombie beggar? Are you begging? She wants her treat. Hush. Little Miss Expressive. All right. I'm such a pushover. I am a pushover for the puppy. Is it pretty? Oh, you want a zombie? Tell me. Tell me. Eat that zombie. Kill the zombie. Is this what you want? All right. She's such a beggar, I swear. She's, like I said, she'll be back in. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. There she is. You got this? Let everybody say hi to you. Say hi to the camera. Look. Look. You here. All right, there you go. Two minutes. Voila. Sloppy Joes with sliced cheddar over the top. Now, I like a little mayonnaise on my Sloppy Joe. Some people think I'm nuts, but I like it. All the burners are off. Noodles into the bowl. Now I've already got the butter in there. Only thing left is the cheese and the milk. Stirring it. Milk. And it's all a matter of just how thin, runny you want it, how creamy, however you want to say it. I only put enough in there to make it creamy, and then That's it. Seems a hair dry. Add just a little bit more milk. And we have macaroni and cheese. Well, guys, that's dinner. Sloppy Joes and macaroni and cheese. Hit the thumbs up if you like it. Try it out. It's really yummy. Come back and see me. Hit the bell icon. Share it with your friends. Consider supporting the channel if you want. All that kind of good stuff. And y'all come back and see me.